Do you feel stuck in your creator business or as an entrepreneur? You feel like you're trying everything, but you're stuck in a rut? I feel so much more energized after attending a conference in Boise, Idaho. And I'm going to tell you the three main things that I've learned I'm going to immediately apply. The first thing is that I'm going to be building for my lifestyle, not necessarily for exactly what my students want or what I think they want. I, for the longest time, have been a people pleaser. I have been the type of person who has always wanted to make sure that people like what I put out, that people are getting results. I'm super invested in my client's success. But the challenge is that's not scalable. And at the end of the day, when I write down exactly what I want and why I want it, I want to be helping millions of people at scale improve how they communicate. But I know realistically, I can't do that if I'm constantly coaching people for hours a day. So what I really had to tell myself, and I had this epiphany when I was saying, what am I afraid to do, but I know that I should? I'm afraid to be telling coaching clients that I'm not willing to work with them every single week. That's what I'm afraid about because I'm worried that they're going to leave me, that they're not going to like me, that they're not going to trust me. But the reality is there's such a large world out there that needs what I can offer, even if it's not necessarily me working with them one-on-one. So as a result, what I'm dedicated to doing is building this business on my own terms around my own lifestyle and acknowledging that, yes, I have emotional insecurities when it comes to building my business, but I'm not going to let that block me from building the business that I ultimately want. The second key takeaway I had is that I need to create from a source of energy, not obligation. Now, many creators probably feel this way where you feel like you're on a content hamster wheel and you just feel like you're saying the same thing over and over again in different ways. It can be really draining. And I know because I've been putting out content about how to become a better communicator for the past 2.5 years. Now, mind you, I don't necessarily feel drained by this topic, but I do feel this urge to express myself in other ways that resonate with people. For example, how to build a business on the side, how to build a system such that I'm scaling how I create content, how to build a team so that people feel energized. These are all things that I think about, not just how do you speak well. And I want to have the creative leeway and freedom to actually express myself. So what am I doing? I'm going to commit to creating content, not just about how to become a better communicator, but also around the things that give me energy every single day, the things I live through every single day, how to build an email list appropriately. What are the challenges I had when it came to launching and running my cohort community? What are the key questions that I've been asking other entrepreneurs who have done way better than I have? These are things that I want to be able to share on my platform. And I realized that if I just put it out there, I will get a lot of energy and I'll attract that energy as well. And the third thing is I need to go all in on being a better YouTube creator, no matter what the results. Something that the CEO of Kit, Nathan Barry, said is you want to go all in on one platform, become an expert, become so obsessed with growing on it that you can't barely think about anything else. What is that platform of choice? For me, that's going to be YouTube because I know that's where you can build so much trust with your audience. And I believe that if I commit to myself, regardless of the ups and downs of seeing maybe a few hundred views to maybe 1,000 or 2,000 views at most, it doesn't matter because all I need to do is just focus on putting out a video every single week and I will see some results. Now, if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to Side Hustle Stories, my weekly newsletter where I share exactly what it's like building this business in public. The link's in the bio.